Oh my God. You lie, you cheat, you steal. You lie, you cheat, you steal. Oh, yo. That's humor. That's humor. That's oh my god. That's humor. How the fuck? I want to know something. How is it? Hold up. How is it? How is it okay for Eddie Guerrero to expose y'all, but it's not okay for Jessica Zenquist to expose you? How is it okay for WWE Eddie Guerrero to expose y'all, but it's not okay for me to expose y'all? How the fuck does that work? Oh, because Eddie Guerrero was a drug addict. Oh, okay, because Eddie Guerrero was a drug addict and he was one of y'all, right? He was one of y'all that lie, cheat, steal, bankrupt. He was one of y'all that like to steal people's automobiles, right? Eddie Guerrero was one of y'all, so he could expose y'all, right? But Jessica Zenquist is not like a drug addict, right? So Jessica Zenquist is not out in the career of fucking lie, cheat, steal, swindling, bankrupting, and fucking robbing and stealing people's shit. And if Jessica's not down with that shit, right? So Jessica can't fucking expose y'all. But Eddie Guerrero, he's a fucking drug addict and he fucking overdosed and fucking croaked. And his daughter out here getting molested by her mother's boyfriend. But since I'm not letting that shit happen to my kids, right? I'm like trying to fight tooth and nail to protect my kids, right? And I'm fighting tooth and nail, and I raised a fucking Harvard University scholar, right? So I don't qualify to expose y'all. I don't qualify. I have to be a fucking drug addict, a thief, a fucking criminal. I have to be related to El Chapo in order to qualify to expose y'all, right? I have to be El Chapo's daughter or El Chapo's fucking relative in order to expose y'all, right? Because El Chapo is in prison, in case y'all didn't know. That's where that life led him, to fucking prison. And he's in there right now. You could Google national news. He's in there right now telling his son, who is also in prison, El Raton. He's telling his, okay, call Telemundo somebody. He's so they could confirm what I'm saying because it's national news that El Chapo is in jail telling his son El Raton to do whatever the fuck he had to do to fix things, right? And we all know what that means. Do whatever you have to do to fix things. We know what that means. El Raton, your dad is giving you permission to snitch the fuck out of every fucking body because if you go down everybody needs to go down with you. You can't go down by yourself. That's what your dad is telling you. So I mean, maybe they fucking had premonitions of that, if El Chapo's son to name him Raton, he's a fucking gonna be a fucking snitch rat too, because his father is in jail for the rest of his life, regretting his career path. But since I'm not fucking El Chapo's fucking daughter, I'm not related to El Chapo, so I don't qualify to expose the fuck out of y'all, right? I have to get the authority and okay from a fucking drug dealer or a drug addict in order to expose y'all, because for me being from Harvard University community, that does not qualify me to expose the Trump trap, Trump trash, white supremacy, human trafficking crisis in Yuma, Arizona, right? That don't qualify me, right? Being from Harvard University community, that don't qualify me, right? Raising a Harvard University scholar, that does not qualify me, right? I have to be a fucking drogadicta or tecata or a fucking drug dealer in order to fucking qualify, right? In order to qualify to be una rata, right? No, no. Y'all got it all the way wrong. And everybody in Yuma, Arizona needs to go back to fucking school. Because I can't be the brightest crayon in the fucking box. Because I'm slow. I'm disabled. I'm dumb as hell. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be residing in Yuma right now. So I can't be the brightest crayon in the fucking box of Yuma, Arizona. I can't. I can't accept that fucking, I can't accept that. So I'm going to need everybody to go back to school and get some real fucking education so they can understand what the fuck they're dealing with here. They're dealing with a white supremacy human traffic victim with minor children who fucking traveled across the fucking country and landed in Yuma, Arizona due to the guidance of military millionaires and a prominent realtor of Yuma, Arizona. Their guidance led me and my children here. And when we got here, we didn't even get a fucking drop of water, and we begged the state police for water. I called tirelessly to AAA. They have me on recorded line. I begged the police for water for my children. They looked like they were dying. And the police denied us water after traveling across the fucking country to land in Yuma due to the guidance of Yuma, Arizona's prominent residents. This is what y'all dealing with. Y'all dealing with a fucking mental health case that have been oppressed and discriminated against for 4 fucking years in Yuma. Y'all dealing with a whole lot of shit here, including y'all are on Channel 12 News and national news of being fucking frauds, providing mental health services that are defrauding the fucking community, the most vulnerable of the community, the mental health patients, the mental health crisis, the drug addicts of the community are being robbed by fake and phony fraud mental health crisis facilities. I came across some fucking facilities that are shady fraud motherfuckers. I exposed them. They retaliated against me. Obviously, they are well connected with the police and fire department and social services in this rinky-dink fucking circus town. Y'all need to look in the fucking mirror and evaluate what percentage of Eddie Guerrero you have in your fucking blood. Evaluate how much of a percentage do you have of Trump trash in your fucking blood? Because what y'all got going on in Yuma, Arizona is Hitler Nazi Germany clone town. If y'all like to live like shit, that's none of my business. And somebody needs to knock on the door of Michelle Claiborne Realty and ask her, why the fuck did she promise to get me and my children housing here in Yuma, Arizona, and lured us the fuck across the country? Ask your fucking neighbors, why the fuck do you have a white supremacy human traffic crisis in Yuma, Arizona? Ask your fucking business partners. Ask your business fucking owners of Yuma. Ask your neighbors. Talk to your teachers. Ask your teachers, why do they have children in their classroom that are white supremacy human traffic victims? Class of 2023, Kofa High School, Crane Middle School, Centennial Middle School, Gary Knox Elementary School, Harvest Prep piece of shit fucking school. Ask yourselves. Call your governor, call your mayor, call your senators, call your legislators, call your goddamn fucking worthless fucking president, and ask them, why the fuck is there a white supremacist human traffic crisis in Yuma, Arizona? And there is no resources to assist that family, my family. There's no assistance there's no resources, trustworthy, fucking reliable resources that are not frauds to assist my family. Why is that happening? Why are y'all denying to be Eddie Guerrero culture? Why are y'all offended with the fucking reality? I'm the victim. My children are the victims. Yuma, Arizona is not the fucking victim here. 4 years, me and my children have been sabotaged, oppressed, and discriminated against. 4 fucking years. I have a GoFundMe. Me and my children need help. At that GoFundMe, we need help. I do not want to abandon my family photos. We need a U-Haul truck. I have been begging since day one that we arrived here. I have been begging many government agencies to help me plan a trip, a fucking move back across country. I have not gotten assistance. I've gotten resistance. I begged the Yuma police. I begged the state of Arizona police. I begged the FBI. I've been begging for 4 fucking years for somebody in this community to fucking help me plan a move back to the fucking across the country. My children and I are victims of white supremacy human traffic. We never belonged in Yuma, Arizona. We need help. I do not want to abandon our family photos. I want to remove myself and my children from the equation here. I want to go as far the fuck away from Yuma, Arizona as fucking possible. The city of Yuma, Arizona has traumatized me and my children. We need quality, basic quality fucking mental health. We are traumatized. I don't know why the fuck y'all are so offended of the fucking reality. It don't look good for none of us. It does not look good for none of us. And the fact that an entire fucking city can't figure this the fuck out. says a lot about y'all. The fact that an entire fucking city that are 15 minutes away from a major fucking drug supplier for the world, y'all can't be slower than what the fuck I am. Y'all supply the world. Yuma, you're 15 minutes away from Mexico. Mexico is a world supplier of drugs. Drugs are supposed to help people heal. Y'all are giving yourselves and your neighbors a bad fucking name by not being able to be intellectual enough to figure out how to fucking resolve this fucking white supremacy human traffic crisis in your fucking town. Harassing, re-victimizing, re-traumatizing, being Eddie Guerrero culture, being Trump trash. Yo, you're making a name for your fucking selves. Yes, I can lose every fucking thing. But I'm one person. You are an entire city. I can drop off the fucking map and life goes on. You're an entire fucking city. You have a fucking legacy to live up to bigger than what the fuck I do. And the fact that y'all can't fucking get it together, the fact that y'all are part of the fucking goddamn problem, that says a lot. That's somebody in all the way across the fucking globe, somebody in China, all the way across the fucking globe, China, everybody, all other countries need to look at America and look at how fucking dumb America is to not be able to solve this fucking problem. I feel like my whole life trying to walk a straight line away from fucking drugs and crime, even though I still rub elbows with fucking felons and fucking criminals. And look, I married a piece of shit. I came out of the fucking asshole of a piece of shit. Like I've been surrounded with the shit. No matter, I've been trying to escape it all my fucking life. I was born into a military family. I was born into the shit. I've been trying to escape it. But I feel like all my life, all my effort, all my works are trying to keep my nose and my asshole clean to land in a fucking community that is infested with systemic oppression, systemic racism, white supremacy. It's like all my life I worked to get to fucking Harvard community. I work all my life to keep my ass clean to get to Harvard University community. It was a fucking waste. It was a fucking waste. Yuma has taught me, Yuma, Arizona has taught me that in order to be relevant, I want the world to understand what Yuma, some of the lessons that Yuma, Arizona taught me, a lot of lessons. But Yuma taught me that in order to be relevant, in order to be taken seriously, in order to be respected, relevant, and taken seriously, it's best to become a fucking drug addict or a drug dealer. That's what Yuma taught me. Yuma has high schools named The Criminals. The culture out here is Eddie Guerrero. Lie, cheat, steal. Eddie Guerrero YouTube music video. That's the culture. And Yuma, Arizona taught me in order to be in order in order to be respected, in order to be relevant, you must become a drug you must become a drug addict. You must become a drug dealer in order to be respected in this community. In Yuma, Arizona community on the border of Mexico taught me that in order to be relevant, in order to be respected, you must be corrupt. you must you must be corrupt. You must be a drug addict. You must be a drug dealer in order to be respected and relevant and taken seriously on the border of Mexico and Yuma, Arizona. That's what Yuma taught me. And my fucking internet keep fucking breaking up. And that started happening once. The more I expose shit, the more my internet starts fucking lagging. But I want to make clear my life in Yuma, my life here as a victim of white supremacy, human traffic, my life here as a victim of white supremacy, human traffic. I want to make clear. I wanted to make very clear. Me and my children have been treated poorly. Me and my children have been treated poorly. Me and my children. Me and my children. Me and my children have been treated poorly for 4 years. Never mind the mirage. Never mind the illusion. Never mind the mirage. Look past the smiles. Look past our smiles. We are traumatized. We are traumatized. Yuma, Arizona has traumatized me and my children. And we need help. We need help. We need help to get back to the slums where we're from. We need help.